As Mob Deep would say, once again, China Mac goes nuclear on Bric Baby, from my understanding. We're going to put the original video in the description. I had my editor get right to the meat and potatoes of him talking about the whole situation, exposing a whole bunch. Now, let's get into this. This is a video I've never seen. We're reacting to it. Make sure to check out China Mac's channels, plural channels. We're going to link everything in the description. He just did a vlog over in Lebanon. That is bananas. He's doing a lot of great work out there. So go support China Mac. We do this also to promote the other content creators. It's very important to me. So let's effing go.
Bric Baby, see, this is somebody that I consider my friend. You know what I'm saying? Now, not even a friend, like, you know, because I peeped qualities about Bric Baby from the beginning. Crip Mac was out and Bric Baby pulled me to the side in a joking manner, and he looked at me and he was like, yo, you know Crip Mac ain't really like that, right? He was getting his ass beat in jail. That's what he said to me. You know what I'm saying? So now, but
sketch.
He was just, Crip Mac walked out the door. Like Crip, we was all in the same building. We was in No Jumper. Crip Mac walked out the door and he pulled me to the side and said that shit to me. So I was like, why when Crip Mac was just in the door, you was just like mad, yo, like hee ha ha, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you my homie, you know what I'm saying? Anything pop off, you know I got you, And then when he stepped out, you just say some other shit. Why was that information needed for you to tell me? And if that was the case,
True.
Why you ain't tell that information in front of him? Why you ain't say that in front of him? And he said this shit online, right, when him and Crip Mac was saying, but that was mad fake. So that was like a red flag that came up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna call him my friend. I'm gonna call him an acquaintance. He really like a dick sucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest,
damn.
like Bric Baby is a complete sucker.
Like,
somebody would come in the room and he'll be like, yeah, that's my homie on 6-0, on 6-0, that's the homie, yeah, you know how it go, yeah. And
China Mac's funny.
And then when the dude walk out the room, and if somebody say some shit like, nah, I don't like that dude, and if that dude got some type of strength,
like that,
some type of power, then he gonna flip-flop. Flip-flops in the chat for Bric Baby. Flip-flops in the chat for Bric Baby. Then he gonna flip-flop. Then he gonna be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He my homie. He cool, he my homie. But yeah, man, I seen him do some sucker shit, you know? Yeah. He gonna say that. And then when the dude come back in the room,
crazy.
he gonna be like, yeah. Like shit like that, sucker shit. Like he had DW Flame, or he was slapping himself with DW Flame. It go in his face. Oh,
hey,
DW
yo.
Flame. Yeah, DW Flame, all on the side of his head, on the top of his head. Like, damn, bro, like, get that man out of your head. Didn't you just do your hair? You don't want his print all on your fucking hair? Like, damn, bro. Put the flower pot hat back on your head. Don't put that man all in your hair. Like, what is wrong with you? Now, all of a sudden, DW Flame, you know, they have that whole situation. And you gonna talk about the DW Flame like he's a off-brand, like, you know what I mean? Like, now you on the phone with these dudes and they don't like what he said to you. Instead of staying firm like a real gangster, like a real right, you know what I'm saying? Like a real 6-0, you know what I mean? He flip-flop. He just folded. Like, he folded like a beach chair, and he just told them what they wanted to hear. And then when he got with DW Flame, he told DW Flame what he wanted to hear. Not what he wanted to say, not what was firm in his heart, but he just said what everybody wanted to hear. And that's,
do you guys agree with
shit.
China
That's
Mac?
not
Leave it in the comments.
At all, that's not gangster. I think dude just keep on showing, like, you know, he just lifting his skirt, you know what I'm saying? And then now the situation with me and him was cool. Like, I would call him, you know what I'm saying? Yo, pull up, you know, we'll throw plays at each other. We was talking about starting a podcast because he said that he didn't feel like Adam was appreciating him. You know what I'm saying? That he knew that, you know, at any moment Adam would turn on him too. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
He was saying all that. You know what I mean? So he wanted to start a podcast with me. Like, we were supposed to start like a show. You know what I'm saying?
That would have been really good too, I think.
when that whole situation happened with me and Adam, instead of staying firm, like, I'm not gonna get in between you and China Mac. China Mac is cool. You my boss. You know what I'm saying? You my slave master. Instead of saying like, oh, you know, I'm not gonna get in between that. You wanted to show your slave master that you would turn on me so you could, you know what I mean, tap dance for him and shit like that. You know what I mean? So that's what he was doing. He'd say little slick shit so Adam could feel like that he was you know, on his side. You know what I'm saying? But little do you know, you just showing everybody that you really a flip-flopper. You go and say, oh, him and Sharp was on the show. You know what I'm saying? And first of all, let me say this. I didn't watch that whole shit. I only watched the clip. You know what I'm saying? Because, to be honest, I don't think him and Sharp is, you know, at least, you know, they're not really that entertaining to me. I'm not going to sit there and watch a whole podcast. However,
what do you guys think
I did see that little piece of where they was talking about me, and it was Bric Baby that was saying, oh, China Mac needs Crip Mac, and now that Crip Mac gone, what is he going to do? His numbers is dry. Just look at the numbers. But it was crazy. Obviously, he wasn't looking at my numbers because when he was saying that, I was getting 100K in a day, 200. Like all of my numbers,
this guy's traveling
double,
over
triple,
the world.
quadruple the numbers that he get.
All that.
You know what I'm saying?
He's
like
up.
Any numbers he get on his own personal YouTube, I quadruple. Like 5 times, 6 times, like no problem. And I'm
does
independent.
Big numbers.
You know what I'm saying? He's on no jumper. He's on a whole big platform. You know what I mean? And I still get more numbers than him. So I don't understand how I'm dry. And bro, I'm a wave maker. Like Bric Baby and all them lames around him, they need no jumper to ride no jumper wave. Me, China Mac, I make my own wave. Like they try to paint the narrative like I need to
respect that.
Bro,
there's nothing wrong with being on a platform though.
At 400K before Crip Mac. I was going millions and hitting millions before Crip Mac. Way before anybody knew who the fuck the Crip Mac was. I was already hitting millions by myself. So I am proving that I can make my own waves. Perk Baby. Where do you get your wave from? Where does he get his wave from? He has to get it from No Jumper, because before No Jumper, he was calling me like, man, this shit just not working. I gotta go back to selling drugs, like, and I got babies and the feds is coming. He was crying on my phone, bro. Crying on my phone. Like, and I hate to talk about this dude like this because he was confiding in me, but you know, I'm not gonna allow him to slander my name without, you know, but he was crying, because he's not a wave maker. He had to, you know, I want to sell drugs, the feds is coming in my house, and I got babies, and you know what I'm saying, but there's no jumper shit, ain't yeah. I hope Adam gives me the job, for real. That's what the fuck he sounded like.
Bro.
If I'm lying, I'm flying.
Like. Lets me know to keep covering
spot, this. Man, he was perked up, so he was slurring. Man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, stop with the shenanigans. Like, stop with the shenanigans, bro.
China's wild.
I don't need no jumper. Adam bitch ass tried to give me a job. I ain't take it. Why? Because I make my own waves. I don't need to suck enough do this to be relevant, to be popping. I could do it myself. You know what I'm saying? I could do it myself. Now they said, oh, what he gonna do without Crip Mac? Crip Mac left. Lo and behold, here I come, right back again without no Crip Mac.
He's crushing
All my shits is doing great, wonderful. Like, you know what I'm saying? People talking about my shits, my vlogs is doing very well. Might I add?
They are.
You know what I'm saying? Congrats, so I don't need none of that. So what he was doing was he was just trying to suck Adam again. He's just a dick sucker, bro. Like, for real. He's been sucking dick for so long. He's just a pro at that shit. Like, chill, bro. Be your own man, bro. Like, for real. Be your own man. You know what I'm saying? Be your own man. You an employee, bro. Like, you are an employee. You know what I mean? I'm a boss. I work for myself. I do my own shit. I never need to tap dance for nobody. Facts.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Bric Baby needs to just fall back, I think, from this. I think he just should not respond. China Mac is just too good at responding, trash talking too. I think it's also like being from New York. Like New Yorkers are just such good trash talkers, you know? And when I say trash talk, I don't mean that like China Mac's talking like BS. I don't know what's true and what ain't, but I'm definitely not saying that he's capping. Who knows what's real and not? You know, we just take him for what China Mac's saying, just like vice versa, excuse me, when Bric Baby's talking about what he's talking about. But I just think that in a back and forth, I don't know if Bric Baby could handle the wrath of Mr. China Mac when it comes to that, man. I don't think he can. Maybe he can. Maybe he'll prove me wrong. He releases something. You guys want the reactions. All y'all got to do is keep hitting the like and leaving comments. We see a lot of comments, likes. It tells me this is what my audience wants. People on my platform love this storyline. The whole thing with China Mac and No Jumper. Because that's what we've been covering since the whole situation with China Mac and Crip Mac. Free Crip Mac. But yeah, getting back to it all. What do you all think about it all? This is the third installment of us covering the whole situation. So watch all of them. There should be a playlist that'll pop up, or there'll be links or something like that popping up. And once again, original video where he talks so much more from my understanding. This is only 8 minutes and 59 seconds we reacted to. And the vlog, the live stream, excuse me, I think it's like 30, 40 minutes. And he's talking about maybe 10 to 15 minutes more about this, give or take. And then he's talking about other stuff like what he got going on with travels and also, you know, helping the communities while he's traveling all over the world, which, once again, bravo, man. For real, salute to you. Check out the interview. We did an hour-and-a-half interview, and we'll probably do a part 2 eventually when, maybe when he gets back, man. We'll do like a sit down. That would be kind of dope when he has his next project. Because right now he is so busy doing all of it. But that's all I got for today. We posted reactions on the Chris Brown versus Quavo. Literally played them back to back. So much content here. Check it all out. Subscribe if you're new. And get the merch. We got links in the description to all that good stuff. Peace and love. Bong bong. I'm Delz. Yeah. Like this all makes zero sense to me.